contest. Ismail Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy.
The home side getting first pick. They'll have a bat.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Good shot, it's found the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. They'll get at least 1.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Misses everything.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Right off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Ngidi, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Really good shot there. A couple on offer here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Perfect technique and placement.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Beaten on the drive.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Great shot through the gap.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. We want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full, put away. Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary. Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Couldn't have played that any better.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Absolutely nailed it.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Can't get that outside the ring field.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Yep.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Straight to the fielder.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
End of the over, 11 runs coming from it. India are none for 41. Going with spin now.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Nicely played.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
Sharma has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Powered through that, all in the wrists to switch hit that to the boundary.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Picks the gap perfectly.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Norkia, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Times it nicely.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Immaculate timing there.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Right out of the middle.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
That's the over. India are none for 77. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Nicked it! Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it. Just made sure of the cut shot. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Well placed, should get a single. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high. out in the middle. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Really charging towards three figures now. Absolutely hammered that one.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Ngidi with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Shot.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
You give that much asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
They've attempted the slow ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Time that perfectly.
Good return there, back from the deep. That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Time that brilliantly.
Well, that's the 50. Blink and you'd miss it. There has been some really good batting strokes. Just masterful play.
There'll be runs here. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and the disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they've got out like that.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Super shot.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Got all of it, and for six.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Super shot that.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep, good bit of timing there.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Middle that one, great timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Yeah, great shot. Over. India are 1 for 182. Well ball. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yep, too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah, goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That is an amazing half century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back from the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. 4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
Nothing wrong with that shot. Getting their iron straight away. That's raced for 4. Reached for it, but couldn't make the ground in time. A superb effort goes unrewarded.
Drives and misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
Onto the front foot, punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
6 runs added in the over. India are 3 for 210. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Absolutely nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Great shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
In the end, they lofted it with ease over the top. Not far away from going all the way. 4 runs. Great to watch.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keep quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Straight to the fielder. Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Edged. Loud appeal. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Five runs added in that over. India are 4 for 238. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game. Super piece of timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Yeah, fantastic.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Doesn't beat the infield. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yep. This could be out.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Yeah. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot. Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Yep. on. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Quick onto that in the infield.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. This is out there on the short and wide one.
5 runs in that over. India are 9 for 287. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
That one does the trick. Big in swinger, and they can't keep it out. It's been a fantastic display of batting that we've seen. It'll be a tough ask to chase down a total like this, but the pitch is still looking good. Just need a good start.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game. Will want to show everyone their strength.
Just threw the shot too early. A little late on that. No run scored. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. South Africa are none for 2. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Huge edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Some adjustments to the field. It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap. It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Timing just a little early on that occasion. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Yes. Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Brilliant diving stop. Big appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Right there.
Just threw the shot too early.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Yep. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more. just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. A few moves made in the field.
And gone. Brilliant catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. Takes a good catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Over. South Africa are 2 for 39. That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
Getting nicely settled at... the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Straight to the fielder.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level. Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Misses everything.
That spun a long way. Very, very lucky to miss it if I'm being totally honest.
8 runs added there. South Africa are 3 for 47. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Drives and misses everything.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Couldn't get it through the field. Edge, what a ball. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. that off well in the infield. Edged, unplayable.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though, stick with three. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Super piece of timing.
There was a bit of width on that and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for six. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
That's out, caught.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The cock won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Chance to run two. Couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
4 runs added in the over. South Africa are 4 for 66. Huge appeal. Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
With that, they're off the mark.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Edged it.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Nicely played.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now and surely looking towards a big score.
That sees the completion of the over. Over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Quick onto that in the infield.
De Kock shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
End of the over. 8 off it. South Africa are 4 for 89. There'll be one run here for them. Comfortable single if they take it.
Sent back in the end. The run was on, but apparently they're content to keep the strike. De Kock shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Taken. A really good one too.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Just threw the shot too early. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Just about timed that perfectly. Edged and dropped. Confident appeal. Could it be? And caught. That's just superb.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. They'd look for a couple here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yes. Good shot. It's found the gap. Nice shot, runs possible.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Patel from the south end.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yes. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Wait on. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap. Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Brilliant diving stop.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Six runs added in that over. South Africa are 7 for 116.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
They'll get at least one.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. A little late on that, no run scored. Patel with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Well placed, should get a single. End of the over, 4 off it. South Africa are 7 for 120.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. And good running. The captain's going to change things around in the field. Didn't hit that well. Very late in playing the shot. I'd say that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Yes. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
A brilliant over that. The pressure put right back on the batters. The sort of over that could win the match. Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Edge. Amazing delivery. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
8 runs added in that over. South Africa are 8 for 134. Yes.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Immediately underway with some runs.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Waiting. Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Took a long time to discuss, but we finally got a review. This late in the game, it makes sense to try.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Impact outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Power and precision in that shot.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. South Africa are 8 for 140. This was a lot closer than it looked on